Okay, this is you, the average Pokemon fan. And what's your life goal? To collect the Pokemon. You got your Charizards, your Pikachus, your Squirtles, your Blastoise, but you have no friends in real life because you collect too much Pokemon and never make time for social interaction. So you start to wonder, what if my Pokemon were human? What if they looked human? Well, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make a machine learning thing, a convolutional autoencoder, basically, to make Pokemon look human. So, what we're going to do is create two convolutional autoencoders. One will be based on human faces, right? A human face dataset. And one will be based on Pokemon, Pokemon dataset. So before I might release the code, and if I do, I just want you guys to know, for you guys who are actually coders, I know my bottleneck was actually the flat end of the max pooling layer. So it's not necessarily learning how to make a human face. It's just kind of learning how to reproduce a face. And since it only knows how to do human faces so far, that's what it produces. Kind of different. I know I should have bottlenecked it more, maybe a dense layer of about 1,000 neurons, get that vector, but I was too lazy. If you guys see what I did, I used principal component analysis. Essentially, for our uses at least, it's a vector kind of, how do you say, truncator, right? It truncates the vector and then reverses it, I guess. So I used principal component analysis from sklearn to create two latent spaces, one for faces, and by the latent space I mean I use the encoder to predict all the faces of vectors of that flattened layer, and I trained one PCA on it, and I trained the other, did the same thing with the Pokemon, or at least, yeah. And then what I did is I would put a Pokemon through the encoder, get that vector, put it through one PCA, get that smaller vector, and then inverse transform it to another PCA, so it gets a vector of like for example, Pokemon goes to Pokemon encoder, Pokemon PCA, then it gets reversed by a human PSA and predicted by a human decoder to kind of get that flow from human to Pokemon. And that's essentially how this works. I did use the Keras docs. I think I used um, this one site. I'll try to link it if I can. Mainly, it was the Keras docs. I used, if you guys know Carry XH, what he did, I also used that. So yeah, um, let's just get to a montage.